Hello, everyone. I've missed you guys so much. I'm gonna do these kind of weekly readings for everyone. Happy almost Halloween. I love this season, it's one of my favorites. So, I wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up because I'm going to do all signs and there will be timestamps down below. So you can go ahead and jump around. You can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus if you would like as well, just to kind of check your messages for the next week. We're just going to do like kind of general overview, maybe even see if there's specific archetypes or people that you're dealing with and just see overall energies because now we're entering Scorpio season, which can be a little bit more about death, sex, transformation. It's a pretty like deep emotional type of season. It's like I always thrive in this season, but I know you guys don't care. But yes, and the other thing I was gonna say, I've missed you guys so much. I apologize. For those of you that don't know or didn't check my update videos, I just finished an 18-day water fast, and that's why I was kind of MIA for a bit because I was trying to clear out some stuff. And so if you want to check out that information, I have over on my Instagram, there will be a link below and you can check out the updates over there, like that I've been kind of filling people on. So that's how I've been kind of keeping people up to date on what's been going on. So you can jump over there if you want to check that out. But let's go ahead and dive right in, and we'll go ahead and start with Aries. And like I said, you can click on the timestamp below and check on your readings, okay? So, Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Oh, yeah, these are very large. So just give me a little bit because they take a little bit to shuffle through, and I'm not the best. But apparently I have very long fingers. Okay. Aries, let's see. Go. Oh, and that was pretty perfect. Okay. Wow. This is really interesting. I think I am gonna go ahead and take those 4. I was gonna try to keep it at 2 or 3, but Aries, it looks like what could be going on over the next week is you might be dealing with like a couple of different people here, and I'm not totally sure which one you are kind of like resonating with the most, but this is the very first one that stood out to me. We have the hypocrite. So you might be dealing with someone who is like could have treated you wrong in some way, and I do think that for some reason I'm kind of seeing you as the survivor, like kind of a lone wolf. You've been maybe dealing with some type of authoritative figure, like whether this could represent a parent or a boss or even someone in a company, but it could be someone like pretty like they can dish it but they can't take it. So anything that they've done to you, it's like you're kind of the possibly the one that's surviving this situation. Like anything that you would do back to them would be like very hard for this person because something about it's their person's energy, there's an unresolved trauma within inside of them, and it's something to do with also their health, like certain energies that they take in, like they might be absorbing too many free radicals. You guys know I talk about that a much, and when it brings the energy levels down, when it brings the vibration down, then there's much more of a sensitivity, so they will project all of that lower negative energy, but anytime it comes back in any way, they will have some type of strong reaction. So in any way that could be happening, it's like all of a sudden this person might be getting something back and you'll be seeing a particular person and that they've been very hypocritical, you know, that it's that type of an energy. Now, there's a couple of other ones coming in here too, which I find kind of fascinating, okay? So we also have, give me 1 second. Oh, okay. I feel like currently you could be doing this type of an energy. Okay, so we have the green man and the strategist. I feel like you've either got people that are coming in to help you strategize against like this energy, or that could be you, that you are kind of like coming out of a situation in some way and you've gone through something really rough to be doing the survivor thing. But it's like the green man is kind of telling me that there could be someone with wisdom or something along the lines of like, it's like you are having to be very calculative at this time about the moves that you make. Okay. I see also with the green man that some of you guys, that could be a person that's coming in that is very like good natured. It feels like a different entity. This feels like different on the side. So I don't know if you've got like a couple other people that you're dealing with in some way that are like maybe helping you out, giving you information and helping you to strategize your moves in this situation, what it is that you need to do, whether you're exiting or how you need to handle this. Because some of you guys might also be like, the strategist could be that you are walking on eggshells, that you're kind of like taking time. Look at him. Look how he's like spending time between each move to calculate, to strategize, to think about what the next move will be, gathering information. And then maybe even like, if you guys have watched The Queen's Gambit, it's such a good show. But it's like you might have an intuitive picture that just pops up in your mind with like a solution, and it might be in the midst of some type of energy where you're spending time in nature or something along those lines. So let's dive in here. Oh, which cards was I going to use? Yeah, let's use, I am feeling those ones. Okay, sorry, hold on. Okay. All right. Let's check in here. Justice. Yeah. So we just came out of Libra season. So it looks like this could be involving anything with contracts. Also, what I'm getting to is this person also could have been strategizing. Like, for example, this could have been a person that was taking a lot of time and trying to wear on your nerves. Like, I almost even want to switch these around a little bit. Your entanglement with this person, I wouldn't be surprised if you also start to become like try to strategize in some way. But I feel like this person could have been strategizing, like looking into things to get to know you better. And if they could have been drawing things out in some way, shape, or form, it's try to kind of get on your nerves. Like, it's very strategic the way that this person is moving. But definitely whatever they've done to you, they wouldn't want it done back to them. But justice is going to come around in some way. So 7 of Wands, I feel like there was some type of injustice. And now this person, like, you could have had to kind of stand your ground, or because it could have had something to do with legal documents, legal information. The Hanged Man. Okay, so what I can see is for right now, you guys are kind of like at a standstill, and I feel like it's because you could be kind of caught in this place where you're like trying to stand up for yourself in this situation. 7 of Cups. So yeah, this is kind of like that you might have a lot of things to choose from, and it could be that that's kind of the holdup here, is that you might actually have a lot of options available, and that could be the perspective shift that you kind of need at this time, because your automatic energy, I feel like what could happen is that this person all like does some type of injustice, or you could have felt like there was something unbalanced about this person that you were dealing with, because they were extremely strategic about getting whatever it was they needed, but at any cost. They didn't really care that it could have affected you in some way. That energy is going to come back around to them. Okay, they might not totally see it. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? Oh, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. What this kind of feels like to me is that, okay, I feel like right here, you might feel kind of stuck in this particular energy because you might want to stand up for yourself or you might want to get your justice. But the Hanged Man is kind of like that. You would be able to move forward, but you holding on to that, it could be kind of like that you're holding on to this. And I'm not saying that's wrong or it's good or bad. It's more talking about what's best for you at this time to give you peace of mind, because you could be feeling in this survival mode where you're still trying to kind of like exit a situation, and this person, I feel like someone that deeply wronged you, you doing to them what they've done to you, like they are having some type of high reaction, like I don't know, they just don't like it, like it's like super sketch, like, and I feel like you're trying to kind of be this grounded person, like true intentions and that type of a thing, just because of your past and what you've been through, but you're kind of dealing with a really tough energy in some way, some type of energy where you're having to kind of stand up for yourself. So here's what I'm going to say. Don't get caught up in this 7 of Cups energy, because this can be fantasizing. It can be kind of like that you're disconnected from reality in a way. And in the meantime, like there's all this abundance for you here with this 9 of Pentacles. And I feel like some of you guys might have to break out on your own, or just kind of like go create the abundance that you're needing to make up for some type of injustice, because this 7 of Cups energy where you're just kind of like fantasizing about a particular person or situation or them getting their justice or that type of energy, it could be causing you possible health issues or disconnecting you financially in some way from your abundance, because all of your abundance is coming in here over the side. It's like energetically, this is the holdup, because it's like creating some type of chemical release, you thinking about the thoughts over and over again, like even if you're having to strategize as well. This could be about you like getting in touch with this deep wisdom of the earth, with the consciousness and the equilibrium of the planet and the universe is going to sync you up with solutions. And it might be that you decide to kind of like break free of this situation and go out on your own and get whatever it is that you need. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, so we have dreams, Dharma. I love this card because this is your alignment. This is you getting back into alignment. We have empathy and knowledge. And I feel like that's kind of your recommendation over this next week, is how to kind of move through this energy. Try to have as much compassion on this person, because if you get too much in a grudge, it's going to hold you in that Hanged Man energy. It actually restricts your energy, and then you don't move forward. And then you start kind of getting out of touch with your own reality. So this is kind of talking about, I don't know, I kind of see this dreams energy. Some of you guys might receive dreams in some way, but it's kind of saying also use knowledge. If you guys are especially more empathetic, like if you're empaths, just make sure that you are using your intelligence, not getting completely sucked up into, you know, like empathing. And especially if you are empaths, it'll be really important for you to keep your chakra alignment. What I mean by that is doing certain things that you know are good to hold your boundaries, because it could be kind of like that meditation will help you to stay in alignment. It'll be like you'll have to be a little bit more disciplined to keep yourself in a higher consciousness to be able to actually maneuver through this energy. And I feel like you'll be able to get successful. The 9 of Pentacles is telling me that you create your own abundance. You don't really need to get it from a particular situation that had wronged you. You've got this independence over here that you could utilize that will help you to get whatever it is that you need. Just absorb as much knowledge as possible. Okay, my loves? So I'm gonna leave it there, Aries. I hope you guys got something useful from this, and I will see you in the next week's readings. Take care of yourselves. Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is for, of course, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can also check your Venus signs. So let's see what is coming out for you guys. Any energies, particular energies might be coming in that you might be dealing with. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Okay. Well, it is coming in, Sarah, so I'm going to take it. All right. Let us see here. Hold on really quick. Oh my gosh, how funny. Okay, I am going to take those because I literally just flipped right to them. Okay, so the three cards that you have coming out, which is a little bit intense. So we have Demon, and we also have the Dreamer, and then we have Duende. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correct, but I'll dive into it. I really love this in a way because this is like, I love this. Okay. You might, Taurus, have some type of an energy vampire. I'm just going to say it. Like, I think it's some type of lower vibrational entity that's in your life. And we have the Dreamer, which is seriously the most popular combination I think I could ever see between the archetypes, because this is very typical for people that go through trauma. Like, if I were to put this in not so like magical terms, this is like some type of energy that could have addictions, or you know, that is a bit, I hate to sound a little out there, but this is just a person that is consumed by their own inner demons. Like, that's why I was saying it could be addictions, it could be free radicals in eating, or whatever it is that they do to try to cover up their inner demons. It could be a person that is somewhere in your vicinity that you are possibly trying to break free from. But we also have the Dreamer. And the duende, however you say this is a highly creative being. This is like a very artistic in whatever avenue. It could be in music, it could be like, and people think creativity is just automatically drawing or painting, which could be, but this is like using your creativity, whatever it is. Like, for instance, I worked in, for a long time, like a creative industry. I worked, in catering, and I did a lot of like the logistics of it. And one thing that I thought about, like, you don't have to just be doing things like that to be considered creative. A lot of things that I would do that were considered creative was coming up with solutions, how to make the warehouse better that I was working in, like a bunch of things like that. It's like finding ways to creatively open up energies in your reality to possibly get away from this. And some of you guys, this even could be your own inner demons, so don't take it immediately like that. But usually this is what happens. Like, if there's some type of person here that isn't able to deal with their inner demons, this could be a person that you are dreaming about, or you have a dream about them in some way, shape, or form. But we have someone here that's like, this person uses their creativity, and they even have their own demons. This is how they cope with it. And this is kind of the recommendation here. Find as many ways as possible to use your own creative abilities. Find things that you enjoy doing at this time, because that's going to help to alchemize you. And that's what I think is going to be kind of your thing to do, possibly over this next week, is find ways that you can create more. Find ways that you can just put your energy and attention away from this and more on just what feels good. Finding that more than anything. Wow, okay. So I do feel like there was some type of offer that was made, but it ended up in some type of betrayal. This was like some type of, this is unequal give and take. So I feel like there could have been something that seemed generous, but it ended up not being generous. It was the Ten of Swords. It could have ended up being a betrayal in some way, shape, or form. Like you went through, this could have been like some type of surrendering process that was really painful in some way. Some of you guys could have been kind of in denial in a way, is kind of what I just heard with the dreamer. You could have been dealing with something and all of a sudden you ended up in this Ten of Swords situation, like maybe getting sick, or maybe like something ended really painfully in a way, like someone could have left or whatever in this situation, because there are two people, and wow, this is the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So this is interesting because there is, again, another message here. I feel as though this is kind of the dynamic that's happening here. There's a person here that is coming in very like fast or very intentionally, but there's a person that is not looking towards them. Like this person now, whatever happened in this dynamic, it feels as though now there's a person here that's determined to move forward, is kind of like picking themselves back up. And this could have been like, I don't like the demon, it could be a legit energy vampire that, you know, you felt like you were losing a part of yourself just being around them, because this person could have been like getting a certain supply just being around you. If you're the creative one, they could have been feeling like they got like a glimpse of some of that energy, because people mirror so much, and that's what I think this person does. They mirror whoever's around them, and they get to actually get a taste of something that's higher vibrational, because they're not able to generate that energy themselves, because they're staying in their trauma, they're staying in their own demons, and maybe like using certain things to distract themselves from like whatever is going on, and staying disconnected from their emotions. So there's the Three of Cups here. That's fascinating, because Taurus, I feel like whatever is going on here, it feels like there are three energies that are coming in. Like this could be three people, like three suitors, or three friends. There is something here about like a lot of different supportive energies that are coming in, and they are coming in fast. This is like the Three of Wands, because I feel as though you're starting to move forward from this situation, because you're realizing like you could be now getting this glimpse, like this new perspective on the situation because of what happened here. Now you see what has kept you stuck. Now you see things from a different perspective. And the more that you spend time over here in this Knight of Pentacles mode, which could be doing certain things about being very calculative about what you invest your money in, or your time, your money, and your physical energy in. There's something here that's going to be birthed, like with the diamond there. It's almost like slow and steady wins the race, even in your day-to-day tiny routines. That's the Knight of Pentacles that grows into something powerful. You're going to go through different perspective shifts depending on what you invest your energy in from day to day. So if you get up in the morning and you're doing certain things with your self-care that start your morning and your day right, you'll see how your perspective shifts about this interaction. You will pretty much be placed in an energy of feeling gratitude, you know, like that now you have this different view, you now have this knowledge, and that's what I would try to focus on as much as possible, because it's going to keep you in a higher vibration, which is going to move you over to these energies fairly quickly if you kind of play your cards right, so to speak. So let's grab last little advice energies here. Let's see. Way too many. Taurus. I hope I didn't say Aries. Okay, we have got, sorrow, breath, and listen. Oh my gosh, I love this, Taurus. It's like You or someone else could be feeling a lot of sorrow and regret about this. They might not totally expose that, but that also could be the reason why there's a particular person coming in and sending messages towards a person that is like determined to move forward and now has this different perspective, deep sorrow and regret. Yeah, so I get it. And that also could be on your side as well. But it's like, just breathe and listen. Slow down, and that's the Knight of Pentacles. Just slow down and see what comes up. See if you can just listen to yourself, breathe, let the oxygen come in and start to help you release all this energy. And that's how I feel like you're going to move forward successfully from this. Okay, my loves? So I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope you guys got something useful from this. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next readings. Take care. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. You can go ahead and check, like I said at the beginning, your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. And let's dive in. Let's see what's coming up for you guys over the next week. Let us see. Beautiful, yeah. That is the fastest one that has come out. Wow, I'm actually going to take that too. You guys might not have seen it. It flipped out over here, so I am going to take all 4. Okay, wow. This, I love when this card comes out. Okay, wow. This is really crazy. So we have the blank card, and I feel as though we also have intimate. This is interesting. Okay, so there's a couple of different energies that are coming out here, Gem. We also have the Illuminator and the Wanderer, okay? This feels a bit like a Peter Pan energy. So I don't know if you're dealing with someone that is like a bit of a wanderer, like someone that is like still seeking something. And that could be you, Gem. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's you in a way, like wandering. But we have this blank energy here, which I love that's coming out. There is an interesting dynamic that's happening here between 2 energies. Gem, I almost want to say, I do kind of want to stick with this being you. I don't know why, but I'm just going to keep it that way. Don't pay attention to the genders, but I do feel as though there's been a person that you have been intimate with, or someone is coming in some way, shape, or form and wanting to create some form of intimacy with you, whether that's just emotional or physical. I feel like that's what might be coming in some type of a way. Someone wants to get closer to you. Like, someone might want to get to know you better, but you could be kind of in this, like, maybe a bit catch me if you can energy, or not, or you still are seeking something. And so this is a really interesting thing going on here, because I feel like we have the Illuminator and then we have the blank thing. Actually, I'm going to switch these. These energies can be switched up so much, and I'm going to try to focus on both because I'm already getting a bunch of messages, okay? So, this person thinks that you are kind of like a mystery. They can't read a whole lot, and the fascinating difference between both of these energies is that this person is making things known, the Illuminator. Like, they might be stepping forward in some way and expressing themselves, or they're going to like let their intentions be known that they want to be closer, or there might be some type of illumination between a person that you have been intimate with. This is kind of telling me that you might be in this energy of keeping something to yourself. That blank card is kind of like, it could be that this person is completely like exposing something or making something known, and you are still kind of keeping it. Almost feels like an attachment style, like, you know, those avoidant and all those things. It's like energetically this person could be highlighting something for you in a very interesting way. Let me grab the cards because this looks really fascinating. Let's see here. Gem. Well, now it's taking time. That makes sense. Okay. So we have... Huh. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So we have the King of Pentacles. I feel like right now, at least what this energy is kind of showing, and then the Three of Pentacles right next to it, there's a particular energy of a person that is building something financially, of someone, and it's definitely a lot about a financial focus. But here's the Hanged Man and the Five of Pentacles in the center. So I feel like there's a bit of an energy chasing. Gem, I don't know if this is you or vice versa. Just take it however it resonates. But I'm getting this strong thing like... I have to switch these around. So Gem, you also could be this person where you are wanting to be intimate with someone, and you could be like, that's known, the illuminator. It's like that's known in this dynamic. But there's a person here that still wants to wander. They possibly could still be building something or looking for where they can build a foundation for themselves or build their company or build their financial stability. And they're still looking for something, like they're still seeking who it is that they like want to collaborate with. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. Holy shiz. Wow. Four of Pentacles. This is crazy. Holy green in Pentacles. So this is kind of telling me like you could be dealing with a Pisces, definitely some type of earth energy in here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this is like two energies that one could have more flexibility and the ability to like move around a little bit more, while the other person could be a little bit kind of like, I don't really know the other person's situation, but it's possible that the other person could be a bit stationary, like tied to something, with the Hanged Man, kind of feeling stuck when another person is free in this dynamic, or it appears that way. And it's fascinating because I still feel as though what's happening here energetically, the reason why these two archetypes are being drawn to one another in the first place is that both are wanting what the other person has underneath the surface. That might be the blank energy that's coming in, is kind of like the manifestations of the energies are coming out in different ways. So if you're wanting freedom and you're attracting someone here that has the ability to kind of wander and seek and has more flexibility or freedom, it's like that person, that's the illumination here. The illumination is seeing that your manifestation is popping up within a person, but maybe if this specific connection isn't completely coming together yet, which is making me wonder that, because the Five of Pentacles is like rejection, abandonment, left out in the cold, and it's because Four of Pentacles, one is maybe a bit more selfish or focused on different things, or maybe focused on stability. And I'm also seeing too that someone is a little bit more like grounded or in one place, and possibly is attracted to this person because they have maybe some type of freedom that the other person wants. You see what I'm saying? So that could be the illumination here, is that like coming to the understanding that you can have certain things, and that if this particular energy is causing some type of shadow to come up to the surface placed around like your rejection or abandonment fears, it could be that you're thinking that like that energy has to come from this person with the interaction from them. And this person might want to be able to be more intimate and want to connect and be vulnerable and show themselves in a certain way, but still struggles to do this, still struggles because of some type of blockage to actually be able to get there. So let's see here. We have breath. Yeah, I feel like this is interesting because both of these levels, it also could be that, like, if this is just you, Gem, what could be happening, if you're not dealing with any other people, but it's possible people that are coming in are trying to help illuminate this, you might still be moving. Like, you might still be on the move to find whatever this place is that, like, helps you feel illuminated and intimate, and, like, that you can fully be yourself again. That's what I feel like is happening. So I also feel as though There could have been some recent collaboration or financial thing that came in. You could have like felt like this person ghosted you, or they were at first they were working with you, but now they're like trying to reject you or discard you in some way. You're getting a lot of different perspectives about this particular person and interaction. But I also feel like now you your reaction might be to kind of like be more frugal, or to kind of pull your finances in some way, shape, or form. I can see that here. Something about the financial thing, big time. Finances and health are being illuminated in this particular reading. Yeah, there's more stuff about feelings and empathy. So, sorry, let me get like crazy here. Okay, so we have power and breath. And then we have apathy. Wow, this is interesting. So be a little bit cautious here, because I also feel like this apathy is a not caring energy. So you could be dealing with someone that doesn't care, but also the other thing that I was hearing is that pay attention to what you're feeling, slow down and breathe, and pay attention to, you have vibrational sensors inside of you, receptors that pick up on the energy around you. And if you don't care, like if you get kind of apathetic and you like have something come in, you feel something and you deny it, it's almost like I feel as though you're going to be communicating something, because that's the throat chakra, Visuddha. So it's something kind of like that you might, you also might be dealing with someone here that is like kind of apathetic at this time in their life. They might not totally care how they're treating you. And that might be something here, but like this person wants power, and you also might get tied up. That could be the holdup here, is that you get stuck in a power struggle, one person trying to win over the other one. So be cautious of that energy. And I think the biggest thing here is just like breathe, feel, get in touch with your body, get in touch again, because this could have also kind of waken you up. It could have been painful enough that it kind of shocked you out of some type of apathetic energy that you had been in previously. It's like now things are moving is what I'm feeling like. So breathe. That's the thing I think the most is coming out. Okay, my loves? So I'm going to leave it there, Gem. I am wishing you guys the best. Hopefully you got something useful from this, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Let's check out the energies, see what's going on for you over the next week. Remember, this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you'd like to check that as well. So let's dive in here. Hello. Just want to grab one more. That might be it, Cancer. Goodness. Ah, there we go. Well, isn't that perfect? Okay, so we have the Observer. I'm gonna tell you, okay, this is like a different thing. First of all, it's gonna be a lot of like different, like you might be dealing with a person that is observing you in general, Cancer, like someone that is watching you in some way. It's either in your actual physical environment or someone at a distance. I feel like this person could be trying to figure certain things out about you. Like, see the monocle here? This person might be trying to like observe you. They might be scanning your energy. They might be looking to like activate certain things. They might be looking to connect with you, trying to find things in common. And I'm not totally sure if it's for like negative reasons or positive reasons. That can be like back and forth depending on whatever situation that you guys are in. But I do think there is a bit of like you're possibly dealing with a person who's a strong manifester. Okay, a person that knows how to get what they want. And this also could be a person that has like kind of a trick up their sleeve in a way. Like they might kind of pull a fast one on you, that because maybe they're checking out certain things that you don't totally know. And with this person and it being the Magician, I feel as though this person might try to make something Like they might try to connect with you in a particular way because they're trying to get something right now in their reality. Whatever is happening here, I feel like for you, it's actually going to, there's a metamorph here. That's why I'm like, these energies could almost be back and forth. And over here we have the awakener. I feel like that's you in some type of situation. You could be the one that's like actually awake in this dynamic, and this person doesn't know it. Like you might be the person just because of everything that you've been through. Like this could be you where you have gone through this really powerful metamorphosis, like you've gone through this transformation. But that's why I was saying, like, you this energy could almost be back and forth. Okay, like you could also resonate with the magician, where you kind of like, you're very influential in a way. You can manifest whatever you want in a particular situation. And I feel like you could be dealing with a person here. Oh my gosh, all these energies are so hilarious in a way, because I feel like you, Cancer, you're the one that's the awakener. Like you might come into some type of dynamic or situation with someone who, because you're observing something about a particular person, it could be that they like shift. They might shape shift a little bit here, but you see all the eyeballs and everything. It's like everything that has led up to this particular point in your life, it's like not a whole lot gets past you anymore. You can see things. I almost even heard too, like you have a card up your sleeve or something that you could utilize that you might not be totally aware of in some type of relationship or situation, and someone might not see that coming. I know that's random, but I literally just heard that. So the awakener is kind of like that you see beyond something here. Someone could be looking at you 3D and calculating you and deciding, okay, yeah, you could have gone through a significant transformation recently as well. And there could be someone also here that's working, like observing you and trying to get you into their, yes, there's the death card. Whew, we are in Scorpio season, plus Pluto just came out of retrograde. So I feel like you guys have just recently gone through a really significant transformation and a metamorphosis. Some of you guys also could have been through some type of like recent, there could have been a recent death in some way. That's influencing you somehow. Let's see here. Oh, wow, these are amazing. Okay. So look at this. I'm going to show you, I feel like right now you're in this energy of, look, there's your card. That I know people say that this is a Pisces card, but it has the freaking crab on it. And in astrology, the moon rules over Cancer. So just me personally, I always associate the moon with Cancer. Deep emotions, subconscious things, and the world is here. There's a chapter that's about to close, and this is really interesting because I feel as though right now you've been through a pattern previously in your life. Some of you guys might be aware of this, some might not. There could have been like a chemical pattern in some way, and I feel as though you're gonna be in this particular, you're about to like finish a process, a pretty significant one, and it's something tied to a subconscious pattern. Like you are going to be placed in this particular energy where you will pretty much have a choice to repeat a cycle or to step out of it completely. It really depends. The world to me is always like a choice. Okay, I know it's not really like that in the tarot. I've never read that anywhere, but it's kind of like you will have this opportunity to actually close out a cycle, and it's something tied here with a pattern deep in your subconscious, like something tied to your family. So if there's actually a physical transformation that you guys have gone through, there will be someone who notices your physical transformation and will possibly be trying to manifest you into their reality. All right. And you will pretty much just be looking at different parties. We have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups on the side here, okay? Which I think is, some of you guys might have a lot of freaking energies around you, people and such, that are like emotionally tied to you and this transformation that you go through, which no pressure. But I can see here that there's like a lot of love and concern and like really beautiful energy and support that you might not even realize, Cancer, that's actually here on the other side of this World card. The way I see this is almost like a person that's, you could either like move forward into the unknown and there's all this beautiful energy here, or if you go back, you already know what's here. It's the things that led up to this really intense transformation that you had to go through. So that's the cycle part, the pattern that I feel like you're close to breaking. It's just up to you. Well, it's funny that that came out. Okay. So we have the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the High Priestess. There you are. Super psychic and intuitive. And I feel like you guys might, I mean, this also could be you. We have the King of Cups and the Ace of Wands, but this feels like a new attraction. Like it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Definitely a lot of water energy in here. And I feel as though, like, this is a lot of telepathic kind of energy. So fascinating that it's coming out this way. I feel like intuitively you're gonna know who's trying to manifest you, like who's trying to connect with you, and it might actually surprise you because the moon is kind of telling me that this person still hasn't come out in some ways. Like some of you guys too, not to completely confuse you, just because we have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, I feel like some of you guys might be getting a lot of different people that want to connect with you, either friendships or romance. Just tons of emotional connections here. So it's interesting because I feel like in the back of your mind, you can kind of feel a particular person or something along those lines that wants to take action towards you or is trying to manifest you in a particular way. But there's definitely like a new passion here, okay? A new kind of connection in a way. Let me see. Let's grab the cards here, see what comes out. Wow, that was actually immediate. And I'm gonna take that one too. Oh my gosh, I cannot make this up. There is literally the Death card. Okay, yes. There is something significant that is ending. It has come out twice. And I do feel like this is something tied. Yeah. Okay. Cancer. I feel like there's this anxiety and pain. I do feel like you are ending some type of cycle, probably with people that maybe cause this energy. The way I see this as well is this is like cognitive dissonance. It's this energy that like you don't even know why when it comes to maybe a particular person or something like that, but you go through this back and forth in your mind. This is like the right side of your brain, this is the left, although I know that it wouldn't technically be that way, but it's like the hemispheres of your brain get disconnected and you kind of like get this cognitive dissonance or an anxiety that just gets activated within you, and that's the energy that you're putting a close to. You'll feel it totally because it causes some type of inner pain. It's like internal and you can't explain it, but that's exactly what happens. Like the energy, the moon is talking about everything internal that becomes activated by your thoughts. And so there could be a particular energy that you're closing out that confuses you. You don't understand, like you go through a back and forth with this person because this person might be one way and like could be human. I know that sounds intense, but it's kind of like the thing that you are, it's almost like when you put a death or an ending to this energy, you make this final decision that you're officially done with this. All of a sudden your self-confidence is gonna boost like crazy. Goddess energy right here. It's like someone might be trying to like make you think in a way that you're not that way or that you're not attractive, but you really actually are. And so just watch these energies play out. I just think the pain, the anxiety, that's coming to an end this week. Like, you will know, you'll be able to feel, especially with the High Priestess, what is coming into your space that's really not good for you, and you're going to be able to officially close something out. Okay, my loves? So I'm gonna leave it there, Cancer. I hope you guys got something useful from this. With that being said, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what energies are coming up for you guys over the next week. See what you could be possibly dealing with. Let's see. So this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can also check your Venus sign and see if any of them resonate for you over the next week. So let's jump in here. Leos. Hope you guys are doing well. I have missed you. Let's see. Hello. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is really interesting. So we have Angel. Wow. This is nice, Leo. So we have Eccentric, which I absolutely love, and then we have Angel, and we have these two energies in between, the Anima and Animus. So to me, this definitely feels like some type of partnership that's coming together in some way. I don't know if this person is like coming in right now, or this is some type of person that you have dealt with in some way, but we have some type of, you know, we could have someone that's coming in as like very protective, you know, with this angel energy. Oh, wow. What I was just getting is that you guys might actually have some type of a ancestor or a like powerful protective energy that's watching over you, and this person might actually be sending in someone right now, and they seem very eccentric. I mean, this could be you, Leo, but I just get this really powerful kind of like, this person is coming in, and I don't know how you'll feel about this person, because with it being eccentric, this person might be kind of like out of your norm, what you would usually, like maybe usually you wouldn't even consider this type of person. This isn't your norm. This person could be very like unique or like kind of weird, different than what you've ever experienced, and at first you might be kind of like, no, but this is like a person that I think that in some way, it even could just be someone on social media, for crying out loud. I have no idea who this is. You might come across this person and at first you would like reject their information, but for some reason it might actually lead to something. Okay. I'm hearing an alarm outside. Okay, so we have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo in some way, shape, or form. We have the King of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the World and the Five of Cups. Holy freaking intense energies. My God. Okay, Leo, I'm not sure if this is you. Like, for some of you, you could have recently been in some type of form of isolation with the Hermit card and also with the King of Cups. I feel like you were trying to kind of get over something, okay? I'm actually going to flip these around. Please don't shoot the messenger, but I'm just having feeling that this is kind of the energy that you went through. I feel like something significant could have happened, that you went through this change, right? Because these are kind of the most intense fives. Five of Pentacles is you could have like felt rejected. You could have gone into some type of relationship or situation, and someone could have even been seeing you as eccentric, Leo. Like, I don't know what that is, but this could have been something kind of like you tried to maybe force yourself to fit in some way, shape, or form, but you really don't. And so this Five of Cups is kind of like this disappointment and regret. I feel like when you move out of this energy, whatever it is, especially this could be kind of like that you spend some time on your own, like getting through this, getting over this energy. It feels like that's coming to a completion. It could have been a particular person here that you dealt with, possibly a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like it's just someone here that you, this could be a father, this could be like a lover or a sibling, but I do want to say that it's feeling more masculine to me than anything. But I feel like there's this person here. Oh, the energy is turning around. Wow. Leo, I feel like you have had to spend some time in hermit mode, but that's coming to a completion. Okay, things are starting to open up, and that's why I'm saying that, because the World card is here. It's like your isolation period, your time of processing and going within, it's actually coming to a close in some way, shape, or form. I'm not totally sure, and I'm only saying that because of the Seven of Cups here. But I feel like the thing that you might be kind of grappling with in a way is you might go back and forth between kind of this like feeling motivated energy again. You know, Seven of Cups can be a procrastination energy, because like there could be so many of options available in a way, and you're like, I don't really know, so you don't do any of them. Like you don't really take any movement toward any of them. So, and I think that's kind of like the energy that you might be experiencing over here. But definitely over here, I think that you feel as though there is a particular person that you're getting over things. Like you're actually starting to heal. You could be coming to like your emotions are starting to mature, and it's because you've actually taken time to yourself. I'm wondering if this person might be coming in some way, shape, or form. Like this person, it's almost like if this is a person where you went deep into hermit mode and now you're coming out of it, now all of a sudden this person is going to be feeling like your completion of the energy is actually causing it to become activated within them. So they might start to feel like your transformation is making them feel rejected. It's very immature, even, but this person could be starting to feel emotional, like filled with deep regret over maybe the way that they treated you. But it's like, this is a natural thing. It was meant to happen that way anyway. So you guys don't really, it was like, it was being watched over and protected in a specific way. But the eccentric thing is telling me you, either you are like different than, I hate to activate ego stuff that much, but either someone thought that they had never met anyone like you, or vice versa. So that could have also been the whole getting over process, is that like you thought this was it and it didn't ended up being, and so you were still having to, like, you kept looking back at the past. All of these options are going to be coming in soon, which is why I think your attention is going to be like averted toward all these different energies that are maybe coming in and offering love in a particular way. Yeah, nice. So we have the sacral chakra here. Your confidence is starting to come back in some way. I think your self-esteem is getting better. Like I just saw that. It's something here about maybe this hermit mode. You were doing a lot of things to heal yourself, you know, and it could have been something here about internal things like gut, you know, the gut microbiome. Like you could have been figuring out things like that. Random stuff could have been coming out about your health, and you were deciding to take action, and it's actually moving along your healing process, which is why I can see like your hermit mode is kind of completing because of this. It's the foundation of like some type of internal thing. So we have harmony. Yeah, love this. Beauty. Wow. And creation. Leo, I love this because I feel like right now you could be just focused on being really creative and beautifying things. Like maybe that's either in your wardrobe or in your home. It's just maybe something that you like doing is causing you to feel really harmonious over this week. And that right there, I think, is what's possibly going to heal you. There's something that's going to kind of grow or bloom from that. So whatever that could be, I just think whatever you feel inspired to in the day, because I feel like things might feel a little bit overwhelming. You have a lot of choices to make, but if you just kind of look at like beautifying things or whatever, you know, at the most of your ability, you don't have to go out and spend tons of money. It's like right now you could just be in this place of self-empowerment. Your self-esteem is back online, and it's making you feel like you just want harmony. You just want things to be surrounded by things that are really beautiful, and that is starting to produce something with that creation card. I love that, Leo. Oh yes. So something interesting is going to start coming up here. So keep focusing on the things that make you feel like if it's a beautiful thing. Like, I love this pumpkin. I think it's the most adorable pumpkin in the world. It's beautiful to me. Small things like that, focus on them, because I think they're going to start to make you feel, boost your self-esteem, and also make to feel creative in your own way. Okay, my loves. So I'm gonna leave it there, Leo. I hope you guys got something useful from this, and with that being said, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. I love and I've missed you guys. Hope you've been well. Let's dive in and see what is going to come out for you over the next week. This is, of course, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can also check your Venus if you would like. Just see if any of the other messages resonate for you at this time. Those were the ones. I just heard it. Okay. The Poet. Interesting. Oh, God, I love these cards. Okay. So, this is fascinating. Shiz. Wow. Virgo. Okay. So you've got someone here that I feel like you could be dealing with that is like a reflector. And what does that mean? They're reflecting something specific for you to observe about yourself. Okay. You guys also might be mirroring each other a lot, but I also get the sense that this is a person, because we have the metamorph, this is a person that kind of like a shapeshifter. Like, they become whoever is in front of them. Like, and it could be in some way, possibly to get whatever they need, or something like that. Because I feel like, Virgo, this could, you know, I'm not going to try to make it sound completely negative, but I also wonder if, so we have the Poet over here as well. This is like a person, especially when I've seen it in my other archetype deck, the Poet is a person that is able to kind of take whatever trauma that they've been through, and they usually use that gift, talent, or ability to be able to transform in situations. So it's an alchemy type of energy. The Poet, I mean, some of you guys might actually be poets, like, and you might not realize it, creative writing or something along those lines. There could be a person that's coming in and like possibly trying to mimic you or get closer to you in some way, shape, or form. Let's definitely dive into this, because now I'm like, what is this? Virgo. Queen of Swords and the Empress. Interesting. Yeah. Why do I feel like that? Virgo, this feels like, don't get caught up by gender, but this could be kind of like, this is a person that here that is absorbing a lot of knowledge. Queen of Swords is all about communication and intelligence. So this person could be highly intelligent, and with the sword here, I feel as though, and we do have a snake. God, why do you guys have such intense energies? Well, we are in Scorpio season, so I shouldn't be surprised. I feel as though this is the mimicking energy in some way. Like, there could be either someone, if you're coming in as the Empress, if you're either like a business owner, or you could just be either older, or you might just have something, like if you have something of value here. Someone here could be coming in that maybe doesn't have the best of intentions, a little bit sly, and they morph into whatever is in front of them, and it could be out of jealousy, or there could be some underlying like negative energies that are motivating this person. So let me see here. Sorry, that was way too many. Holy crap. Cannot get a hold of these. That Five of Pentacles is coming out constantly. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This is really an interesting dynamic here. Yeah, it's definitely about a partnership here. And look at the two Knights coming in. Wow. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups here. And then we have the two... Oh, I'm sorry. These are pages. So the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. Interesting. This is a fascinating reading. Virgo, it feels like... I don't know if this is accurate. This definitely feels like there's multiple characters in the mix here. Like, I don't know if this is like a company. It's possible because there is a bit of a mix of either a mother or a business owner, male or female. Don't get too caught up on that, but it almost feels like there's two energies here interacting. And then there's like other smaller energies, like, oh, but this also could be something along the lines of a bit of some naive energies in a way. There's messages coming in, because this is definitely, see the message there? There's a message that's going to be coming in the form of a text or a letter or something along those lines. And I feel like right now, Virgo, I feel as though you could be blocking a particular energy because, and it could be that you're blocking someone because you discovered it could have been something that destabilized you in a way. It could have been where you got caught up into a certain like environment or relationship or situation, but you feel like you're the odd one out, like you feel different than these energies here. But I also feel like there's some type of energy in here. I don't know what it's, these energies. Sorry that this isn't completely clear, but there's like, there's a higher up here, and then there's something here about like, I am getting something where a person could be like trying to reject you or something, but you have possibly some type of stability, or maybe some type of like, it could be of monetary worth. Like you could have money here, but this person is going to reach out. I just have to say that in general. You might see two different sides of them is kind of what I'm seeing. But oh man, like what is this? This is such a interesting dynamic. I can just see here that there's like multiple energies here. It could be like different people, but if I'm gonna say it also, I feel like underneath the surface of whoever you could be dealing with, like I said, there could be reflecting even a desire that you have. Like it could be kind of like you've got some energies that are coming in and they might highlight something for you. Like it could be possibly painful, but I feel like more than anything, it's going to bring some type of transformation. There'll be some messages between the two of you this week, but I'd be a little bit cautious here because this Queen of Swords energy is making me think that there could be some possible deception or a lot of calculative. This person's like watching something about you, or they could try to come in and be like you because they could be having some intentions to get something that they want. Because sometimes, like for instance, if you're dealing with someone who has trauma, like a narcissist, they will try to be who you want them to be because they are trying to possibly get close, but I am wondering if they will reject you or discard you. And this is the moment where you like maybe have this realization here, and you know, you start to kind of like, maybe they're even mature energies that are trying to mature within yourself. You could be trying to kind of like get towards a goal or transform in some type of way, and it could be something here where you're having an interaction with a particular person that it's like trying to, yeah, what did I say here? This is crazy, because we have revelation. Yeah, I do feel like over this next week you're gonna get some type of revelation. We have worship, and then we have gluttony. That's random. So I'm gonna tell you guys something really quick. This is either someone that you're dealing with that struggles with gluttony, or just watch your eating. And I'm saying that as gently as possible, because it feels as though there's like some type of weird, what is this worship energy? You know, you might not like, there's two things that I'm getting here, Virgo. Try to deal with me for a second, because I'm trying to like grasp onto this situation. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like someone could have tried to kind of like tried to pull you in by being what they thought that you wanted them to be, because they were whatever. It feels a little bit selfish, even though we didn't get the Four of Pentacles. This person, in a way, like, they want you to feed them with a specific energy. It could be about worship, but it's really trippy, because I also feel like this person, in a really weird way, worships something about you, and you might gain some type of like realization about that over this next week. And it might be subtle, like something that comes out. People actually say stuff that's going on with them. Like, this person might say right out loud the thing that they're jealous of about you. Because I am getting kind of like this mimicking, worshiping energy, possibly pedestalness with the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, and it could be something here that you've learned about your finances, that you're good at doing, like managing or organizing things, and it could be about your health. So I'm just seeing here that you might like come to this realization, possibly about a person with this lower vibrational energy, because it's something about affecting the internal energy, the chakra, like intestines and stuff, which is all about your self-esteem. So shiz, Virgo, tread cautiously. I guess that's the one thing that I'm gonna say, and wait for these revelations, because I feel like you will receive something. It might be just random, you know, when like someone is deceptive and like truth comes out. It always does. There will be a revelation over this next week. Okay, my loves? So I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. I hope you guys got something useful from this, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care. Hello, Libra. Welcome. I have missed you guys so much. I am so sorry. Let's go ahead and dive into your messages. This is, of course, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can check your Venus if you would like. And let's see. Okay, we have the Green Man and Intimate coming out. I love that. Let me just grab one more. Libra. Oh my gosh, I cannot make that up. That is literally like your archetype. So we have the Arbiter. Interesting. These are really fascinating energies, because I feel like the Green Man here, it could be possibly an earth sign. I feel as though there's a particular person that is coming in. You could be someone that you're dealing with in some way, shape, or form, but there's the Intimate card. Like, someone could be seeing you as very, like, sensual. This is, I do want to say it's you, but this is kind of coming in for, like, possibly someone could be checking the balance on this, like, or feeling like this could be a balanced interaction in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, it's all about balance right now. I feel like any type of connection that comes in right now, it's like teaching you how to maintain your balance, how to stay connected, because I feel like this is also, Libra, in a way about like your intimacy, how much you express. And the other thing I was going to tell you is like, don't just like divulge everything, especially if this is like a new connection. Make people earn to come closer to you, because I do think someone wants to come in very grounded, very stable, like has some form of roots that they've established. This is a very, I love the energy of the green man, because I do feel like, yeah, look at this. It literally, Libra could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Don't get caught up by the gender. You know, right now, I feel like, Libra, someone feels like you're kind of, like, you kind of keep things to yourself, which I think is good, because you're learning about balance, definitely. Like, what things throw you off balance, and I feel like right now that's what you're focused on a lot. You could also be doing a lot of grounding techniques yourself, trying to ground over this next week. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. Okay, Libra. Are you ready for this? We have the Five of Wands, the Chariot, and the Lovers. I'm just going to say it straight up. There's a particular person that I feel as though you could have a Cancer here in the mix, possibly a Gemini. Okay, I feel as though there is someone that might, like, this is the Aries energy that's coming up. You might have someone that comes in rushing. It might have been a distance here. This could be a person here that could be traveling. It could be to either see you or you to see them. I don't know. There's just a distance here. And I feel as though, I don't know how this person has figured it out, but there's gonna be this competition around you. Like, it's, yeah, we have the Page of Swords. This is what I was wondering, okay? Because I wonder if there's a person here. Look at the snake, there's the eye. You know how this can be someone that's watching you? I do feel like you have got a particular energy that has been kind of like, I feel as though you've been healing from this person, okay? And I do think that you've got competition around you, okay? Like, people that could be competing either with you, or like this could be arguments within siblings, okay? There could be a competition in siblings, but I'm also hearing too, if you guys are dealing with any type of romantic interests that are coming towards you, it's like all of a sudden there's this watching energy, like possibly stalking. Do you know, I can literally see, Libra, that someone is looking up, like this can be looking on social media, because there is a distance here, and I can see here that there's like someone that looks at followers on Instagram or looks at friends on Facebook and looks at who's liking things, and if they see that there's competition, they're actually being ignited from that. Like, it's causing this chariot, like this, I have to go towards this person and make a connection, because like there's just this like, wow, big desire, because there's something stable here about this connection. This is the Queen of Pentacles, so I love this connection. It's like there's definitely two energies in here, I'm not totally sure which, that's very calm and stable, like more geared toward commitment or things like that, which I like. I don't know, but I feel like you might have a choice. The Lovers is a choice. You might have a choice to make coming up about the different energies that are coming in towards you. But I do feel like some of them are like seeing that someone is coming towards you, so now they like come rushing in, like that type of a situation. Okay, listen, I love this. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a lot of stuff. Look, we have voice, and harmony. These are good energies, Libra. This is totally your energy too. You like things to be at peace. You like it to be balanced. And I feel like you might get more of a sense, someone might actually communicate something here with the voice. Like, I wonder if someone is going to actually come forward or communicate in some way, because it's something here where listen, listen to your intuition, be quiet and listen to yourself, like what actually brings you harmony and balance right now. Like, that's the main thing I can see from this, because right now Four of Swords in this harmony is kind of like you're resting and rejuvenating and healing yourself, and you're very much about what brings you peace and harmony at this time. Like, you're about love, not war. Definitely here. So you could be sensing, like, if there's a particular person that's coming in and you feel like it's got too much drama around it, you're like, boom, Knave of Swords. Even this could be you, where you're like cutting it out. You could even be the one that's doing a little bit of research, and if you feel like there's too much drama or too much chaos surrounding a particular person, you're like, boom, cut it off. And so definitely expect these type of energies. You guys might have already been dealing with this. Yes, listen to this energy down here, okay, my loves. So I'm gonna leave it there, Libra. I hope you guys got something useful from this. And with that being said, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Hi, Scorpio. Oh my gosh, happy birthday to all of you guys. It is your season, which I love. I personally love Scorpio season. For some reason, I do amazing in Scorpio season. I mean, I'm sure it's something about me being a Pisces, but this is usually the season where I like thrive. I don't know why. So this is for Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, and we're gonna jump in and see what energies are coming out for you. Oh, and you can also check your Venus sign if you guys are feeling drawn towards that as well. So let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Ah, yay. Okay. That is interesting. We have the Fatalist. Fascinating. And we have the Siren. Could not be more accurate. Wow. Libra. I feel, oof, this is a really interesting dynamic here. Okay. Did I just say Libra? I'm so sorry, Scorpio. I really apologize. I meant Scorpio. If I said Libra, this is for Scorpio, okay? Don't come for me in the comments. Okay. We have Hireth. Oh, I remember this one. Oh my gosh. I might have to look it up really quick. And we have the Healer. Okay. I believe this is something about an illusion. Actually, I don't even need to look it up because I remember that. This is like a fleeting kind of illusion, which is kind of perfect with the Siren. Scorpio, shiz. Look, I'm gonna say here that there's a little bit of this energy of a damsel in distress. I do not know if it's you. Please don't shoot the messenger if it is, because look at this card. Okay, it's like there's a seductive energy on the surface, but underneath is like, yikes. Like there's something else going on. Like sometimes I can see this as like catfish, or this is really interesting because I can see someone blindly going into some type of situation. So just energetically, I think in general, what could be happening right now is you could have been pulled into some type of illusion in some way. And that can be in small little ways, like shopping or dating or just in general. It could be kind of like that you get distracted in some way from your healing process because something could have been close to coming up to the surface. And so you could have felt kind of like drawn into something recently. I'm not totally sure how it's going to play out because it's going to be different for all of you. It's just kind of like you hit a pivotal point in your energy where you're about to maybe like move through something emotionally, but if you go into this illusion, if you kind of pull away from that healing process and get pulled into something that like entices you or pulls you in, it's kind of like an all that glitters energy. Like something under the surface is not as it seems, okay? And this is kind of like the fatalist. It could be something where there's a karmic repercussion to this. It's like, I can even see it. It's like you get close to the edge, or, you know, it kind of like pulls you in some way. I don't like this. Okay. Because it's, yeah, it's just something about something that you're healing about yourself. This could even be about like shopping and spending. And I can see here that you might possibly go into something a bit blindfolded, you know, like you don't see something about it, but it's like these energies down here, I don't think that they're totally concerned, or that even could be your spirit guides or something that are like, like they're trying to guide you, because you're kind of like on a tightrope right now. Like you're kind of like walking into something that's not completely the best for you. So let's see. Let's dive in here. Scorpio. I do feel like this is a part of the seductive energy. This is like the King of Wands, male or female. Something could be a bit seductive. Three of Cups. Yeah, some of you guys, this could be multiple energies in some way. There it is. How interesting. This is some type of a third-party situation, okay? This could be, this is going to play out in so many different ways, and I'll try to touch on them as much as possible. But this definitely feels like some type of, there will be messages back and forth between you and this person, if it hasn't already, because of the little letter there. That's why I love these cards. But you have 2 3s. So it felt like at first when you came into some type of collaboration with a person, like, and this doesn't have to be totally deceptive, I just feel like there could have been something kind of attractive about someone in the environment, okay? Like there could be a player somewhere in the mix here. The Knave, though, is a page. So you get a message here from possibly someone attractive. And at first this felt like it was very collaborative. I will say that, like with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. This could be someone that was like supportive in some way. Like it could be, and this can be a range of things. This could be a coach. This could be a therapist. This could be someone that's like a realtor. That it's just like there's a support system here that it felt really good, at least at the beginning. Let's see where it goes though, because I'm not really digging this. Okay. It's like this could be like a lemon, you know, like, you know, when you buy a car, but there's something wrong underneath the surface. Yeah, there's the moon. Scorpio, oh man. So there's the moon, and there's the Queen of Swords. So I'm just going to say this straight up. This is exactly the energy, and because there's still this Neptune that's in retrograde. We've come out of all of these retrogrades. Mercury retrograde, we're just coming out of the shadow phase, like I believe on the 25th of October. So here's the thing. Here's this collaborative energy, but I also feel like there's a bit of an illusion. The moon can be fear or anxiety or something about, like, it could be someone here that you're connected to in some way, that there's something that isn't quite clear yet. Queen of Swords is kind of saying like you might find something out and you come forward in some way, because it's talking about communication. You might start reading a bunch of things and absorbing a bunch of knowledge to try to understand this whole situation, because I feel as though you got kind of pulled into someone's illusion. Like someone could have been really good at painting, like it's kind of like a used car salesman. Like on the surface everything looks really beautiful, but there's an underlying issue that's pretty bad, you know, like and that could even be a narcissist. Like underneath the surface there's a lot of toxicity under there, unresolved trauma, a bunch of stuff like that. And there's the healer card, so someone could have noticed that you were a healer, and it's like you're transforming in this situation. You're getting a lot of education out of this, like your knowledge. And that's why I feel like trust your intuition, trust your knowledge, trust your logic, because I feel like someone might come in with attraction and, you know, trying to appeal to your emotions and make it seem like they're supportive, but there's something here that I'm not the biggest fan of. A secret, something hidden. That's what the moon energy is. Okay. And that could be something here where you're just activating this Queen of Swords energy, where you are like expressing yourself very cutting. And one thing that I've heard lately, especially a lot, is you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. So keep that in mind. Like, if you go too much into the bitter Queen of Swords, it's kind of saying be factual, be logical, don't let your emotions pull you in if you expose something, like if you figure something out. Yeah, so we have the root chakra somehow is being affected here, Scorpio. Like something here about your stability, your security, feeling that way in your life. This interaction is exposing that in some way, shape, or form. If you had some deception around that chakra, like something about, and this actually is perfect because this is like Scorpio rules the sexual reproductive organs. So interestingly, I wonder if this is something about even like there could be someone very attracted to you, Scorps. We have humanity. And there's the voice. Okay, this is a very different message that I'm getting with this humanity. Bear with me. Like, it's gonna be kind of different. I'm actually getting here that you do actually use your voice, you know, find ways that I feel like humanity and all this stuff that's kind of being activated in the energies is kind of talking about, like, to be humane, you know. Maybe you're gonna have to try to calm down your energy and the way that you express your voice, because this could be kind of like your approach is gonna determine everything about the way that this transpires, especially for those of you, if this is some type of financial investment that you have made into this situation, which is saying that with the Three of Pentacles. That's just for some of you. There's like your expression, learning how to communicate. Oh, this is actually really good. It's your victory. You might get caught up a bit, Scorps, in like exposing the deception or, you know, communicating it in that way. Just to let you know, if someone is deceptive, especially with all this, you might not get the best reaction. You might get gaslighting or people that won't really acknowledge like the truth, especially if they don't have to, then they won't. So just kind of understand that from the get-go so you don't get super disappointed. But I can see here that you've got a beginning that is popping out that's going to be a victory, okay? So even if you're not getting a straight up victory from this situation that you had dealt with, there is a victory here for you. And I think that it's associated with something fresh and new, okay? Just remember that, because I can see here that you might voice something or express something. Keep in mind the humanity, you know? What goes around comes around. It could be also something about community or like things like that. Just keep your karma clean, I guess is my advice. Okay, my loves. So I'm gonna leave it there, Scorps. I hope you guys got something useful from this. With that being said, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Hi, Sag. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and dive in, see what energies are coming out for you over the next week. You can check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus if you would like. See if any of the messages resonate. And let's dive in here. That is hilarious. Okay. Very interesting energy, because this one card that just came out for Scorpio, the Hereth, I'm not going to say that right. The Hireth. And then you have Intimate there. Let me just grab one more. The Trickster. Man. Oh, dang. Okay, I do feel like some of you guys could have had someone here that is a trickster. Like, it could have been playing games, messing with your time, messing with your finances, your energy. I just feel like, and you might, this is kind of like getting pulled into an illusion card. So someone here is like, I just get that. They're playing games, they play tricks, they could have played you, or if you guys are dealing with anyone like that, just be cautious of who you become intimate with or share any personal things with, just because that information could get used against you in some way, shape, or form. Like if you feel like you created some form of intimacy with a trickster, it's like they could have changed a bit of who they were, or that was the illusion part that kind of pulled your energy in, because they could have like looked into certain things about you. They could have just been observing you, or looked on your social media in some way, shape, or form to try to find ways to become more intimate with you and gain access to kind of your emotions. So something about that energy kind of pulled you closer to this person. So that's why I'm saying, if that's happening for you at all, be cautious about what you share or how intimate you become with this person. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of patience and slow moving energy. I feel like, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like right now you could have been kind of like on hold. The Hanged Man and the Four of Pentacles. There could be certain things that were kind of like at a standstill. Like while you've been building something, Knight of Pentacles, it's kind of requiring a lot of perseverance and patience for you to kind of like move through this energy right now. And I feel like also you could have dealt with someone here where you just saw a different side of them, that their intentions are selfish, like they don't really care at all about you. It's just all about whatever they're needing right now. That could be an energy focusing here. So we have the Chariot. It could be a Cancer. We've got Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Could be something about travel, cars, like there could be a distance. You have to drive here that's somehow being affected in some way. Three of Swords, yeah, there it was. There's the Three of Swords, betrayal, and there's the Two of Wands. Okay. I'm not saying you guys are going to get betrayed. I just feel as though Two of Wands, I feel like any type of situation that comes up, it's almost like you're like feeling more fired up. This Two of Wands could be that you're making plans a lot to possibly like move forward. Like you're definitely doing something here to move away from some type of deceptive energy, because it's like this is a victory, this is a success. And the thing that I always bring up too, it just came to me too, there's this guy, this neuroscientist, Andrew Huberman, that I love to watch, and he always talks about like when you have fast forward movement and you are laterally moving your eyes back and forth, it actually decreases your like anxiety, because it actually deactivates your amygdala, which releases these chemicals. And so I feel like that's kind of what will be beneficial to you in some way. Go for a drive, do something that's like fast movement where you can like move your eyes laterally. Sometimes for me that's like a bike ride or riding a scooter. something about that is going to help you with any type of inner pain. 3 of Swords, it could be kind of like if you like go for a drive or something, this is a lot of travel energy, like plans and taking action and movement. I do feel like I actually love this because this feels very stagnant. And then over here, I feel like, I know it's going to sound really weird and you guys might not totally agree, but if something comes in and betrays you, it's actually going to free you up, because this pain, it could kind of like, it's going to hurt like hell in the moment. Once you move out of it though, it's going to be fast movement. So something about this interaction, this trickster that came in and pulled you into some type of illusion, yeah, it could be in some way affecting finances, I get that, but also it's going to bring some type of victory where you're actually like, here you were feeling maybe stagnant, or things were like, oh my gosh, drawn out, moving so slow, you were like, and some of you guys may have made some impulsive moves or actions because this energy could have been feeling a little bit uncomfortable. So in that energy, if you were like, if you kind of went out and did something impulsively, or if that comes up for you, this could be the interaction here, because it could be kind of like that you're deceiving yourself from like moving through this energy, because this is an archetypal growth that you go through. There's something that you're learning here, and it could be about self-sacrifice, like certain things that you give up, maybe material things that you think, or it's like a period of maybe not having exactly what you want, because you're learning all of these lessons about patience and perseverance and sticking with something, staying committed to something no matter what happens. That's what I feel like is the lesson that's coming in here. So any type of betrayal that comes in, it's just like you will move forward very quickly after that, okay? It's just like things are going to move forward. Stagnant forward movement here, okay? So let's see. I just feel like all of a sudden things are going to start moving, like, and you might have to make some quick plans because all of a sudden the energy is going to pick up. So we have this chakra here that's being affected. Something here about, you know what? I totally mistook the other energy. This is about self-esteem and stuff. I said the orange one for someone else's sign. That's more like money and sex. But this is about the solar plexus. It's about your self-esteem. So that could have been something here, why something was on hold, because some of you guys could have been dealing with imposter syndrome. Like someone could have been deceptive or made you think you weren't good at something. Yeah, there could have been some anxiety that came up over here, which could have activated you a lot. Like, I'll tell you guys this personally, like when I have fasted, because fasting will like, that's what I was talking about at the beginning. Fasting will activate your reptilian brain, which is all about like your survival. And when that becomes activated, like sometimes I do it personally, I become impulsive, and every time I'm like, settle down and move through the energy, and because that's usually where some type of growth comes through very quickly. So that's why I think just slow down as much as possible. Something's about to transform pretty fast. And then we have, yeah, build. That's good. Okay. So I get this sense of you could have felt something was off. There could have been some anxiety here that it became activated here in some type of a situation. And then all of a sudden here, I feel like your self-esteem is changing, and it could be from communication with the voice here. So there could be something that you possibly say something to stand up for yourself. Interestingly, because this is like a broken heart, this situation in a really crazy way is going to help to heal your heart. We have build after it. So I feel kind of this sense of you're making plans of how to rebuild right now, or to build off of what you learned, because in this situation I feel like you got something, or you might experience this over the next week. Something's going to come out of this. It's very transformational, and these are the two chakras that are being activated. So it's something tied to your self-worth, your self-esteem, feeling self-empowered, and it could be about voicing, like saying what you need to say. It could be in communication with another person, and I feel like once you do that, and coming from the heart, I just feel like in a weird way, this might feel painful, but in a weird way, it's going to crack your heart wide open, maybe in a different avenue. There's a building process here. So I don't know if that's in home, but there's definitely something here where you're taking action now to build something for yourself, something stable. Okay. Interesting energy, Sag. I hope that resonated for at least one of you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Hopefully you guys got something useful from this. And with that being said, sending you so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what is coming up for you guys over the next week. This is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you would like to check that as well. So let's see here. Wow, those popped right out. What? Okay, this is going to be an interesting kind of thing here. Cap. Okay, we have here. Ooh. Wowza. Well, that's a new one I haven't seen. Okay, we have the Falcon and the Reflector. And we also have, take this with a grain of salt because I'm going to take this in a different direction. We have over here the Midwife. Okay. And yeah, just give me a second. And I feel as though over here on, this is totally my yoga with yoga of snakes and arrows card, because it's like chutes and ladders. You could be in this interesting process where like, OM freaking G, are you ready for this? Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, there could be a pregnancy in some way in this, but also, I freaking love these cards. Okay, the Stair Climber is kind of telling me you could be like wanting to elevate in some way, but there could be a thing also that is a bit seductive and it pulls you back down to base because maybe you get pulled into a deception or something like that. Also, the other message that I was getting is you might come across a particular person that has kind of some unhealed trauma. They are looking to kind of climb the ladder of success, like possibly in a corporation or a business. And this could be someone here that you possibly are in relationship in some way, shape, or form, and maybe even uses like your wisdom or your energy to climb to success. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of it, I'm not gonna lie, but we have the Reflector because I'm wondering if this is possibly even a person that like is mirroring you, like reflecting you in some way, shape, or form. These cards are so trippy to me. So yes, okay, I feel like, and this doesn't even have to always be with people, this also could be something here that something is showing you. I'm seeing something with an age, like, bear with me, but I feel like some of you guys could be dealing with possibly an older person, okay? And there's just something here about depletion of energy. Do you know what I'm literally seeing? This is not going to be for all of you, so please don't shoot the messenger, but we have this Falcon, which is all about, like, I'm kind of being drawn to this freedom, this, it's almost like there's a person here that could be like maybe absorbing some type of energy. It, for some, it even could be health issues. All right, like sometimes that happens. Have you guys ever seen, it's kind of like the whole gist, this is legit too, I'm not even joking, like this is kind of similar to what's that story of, is it Snow White? Yeah, like, and how she, like, you know, that the huntsman or whatever with Charlize Theron, and she kind of like absorb people's energy, and she becomes kind of like youthful and vibrant, but it ages another person. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. It causes legit some type of health issues. I know that sounds crazy, but it really is true. Like, dementor type of, that's why I bring up free radicals so much, because I really think that when people overconsume certain things, it's like there's something that someone is reflecting to you. And it also could be that like every time you elevate, someone or something pulls you back in. It even could be a food, or it could be some type of energy, and it's getting in the way of your freedom. This is like, it's almost even your internal compass is being thrown off in some way, shape, or form, because you've got an energy here that's like, um, they're reflecting something for you to see, and it's going to be different for all of you. Like, it could be something about your aspirations, like what you're trying to climb towards. Whatever it is going to bring in more freedom, more, it will be more lessons, more knowledge. Like, this is the Falcon, so to me it's always about flying above, taking a higher perspective in certain situations. It's the only way that you're ever going to elevate, is by seeing things from an elevated view, seeing people from an elevated view. Someone keeps coming in mirroring you in some way, or they become what you want them to be so that they can be close to you. And freaking geez, so many freaking things I'm getting from this. So, oh wow. So we have, this is interesting, because I think this is how it's going to play out. You could be dealing with a Leo, but we have the Strength card, and we have this Ace of Cups. All right. So that is telling me this could be new love or self-love. It's going to be different for all of you, but I also feel like right now you could have like this energy that comes up. Yeah, look at this freaking intense energy. Woo! Okay, we have this, I'm going to take these different. So we have the Death card, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This is what's going to happen, okay? First off, I think that you are going through a pretty significant possible transformation or metamorphosis within yourself. You could be changing like pretty significantly, and I feel like right now there could be something coming up to the surface that you have to confront, and it could be kind of like, this is like taming the beast, either externally or within yourself. Sometimes I can see this as like, over this next week you might be kind of placed in this energy where someone reflects your self-love. Like, almost if you pull away from yourself, then you will, it might, this is like fear. This is like making friends with your fears. So if you have fears that come up in some way, and instead of like pulling away from that or detaching or running, instead dive into your self-care processes. Like, for me, it's like yoga, meditation, things like that. They always get me connected. I feel like there's this pivotal moment where you could actually go through this huge transformation and get to some type of wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is like your heart's desire, and wow. 10 of Pentacles at the end. I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys, this could be about you're moving away from and putting an end to some type of possible relationship or situation that for a while you could have had like a bit of a chemical addiction to chaos or, you know, conflict in some way, shape, or form. There's an ending coming in here. Death. And as you stick to your self-love, it's almost going to alchemize you at the cellular level, because that's why I bring that up. Those changes, the new things that you're introducing that show you that you love yourself and your body and your emotions, that make you feel, you'll be feeling some new emotions. Like, this can be an emotional rebirth too, where you start just feeling something new that you've never felt before. I feel like you guys might actually start to experience that. This could be a new person. This could be a new love interest that is coming in. But I also feel like this could be someone that comes in, and you might actually start to see that you could actually accomplish your wish fulfillment. Money's going to start flooding in. This could be an increase of money. It's like if that was like kind of cut off for a while, boom, money's going to start flooding in some way. And it's connected here to possibly a disconnection, moving away from something that's not good for you, because that's also a sign of your self-love. You'll feel it freaking immediately. Okay. Yeah, I love this. Okay. I feel like this is an interesting energy because we have eternity. I feel like this process feels like it's never going to end for you, but it is. Just right now, you're in this process of growth. That's why I kind of love these cards. I've had them for years, but I haven't really used them because I was like, nobody's going to like that I use them, but I freaking love them. They're so quantum, but like, well, they're mostly skeletons, but we have a victory that's coming out here. It's gonna feel like time, like it feels like this might never happen or this might not come. I have felt that so many times, but it's because of the growth process. Some things in your life are having to grow in very specific ways. Like I've brought this up before, like years ago I went on a trip to Mexico and I was like, I am going to live here. And I was determined. And I was like, I'm just going to live on the beach and I'm going to be a bartender. And the universe was like, no, you're not. It manifested it, but in a completely different way, so that I actually had the ability to do it. But the universe, like, things happen, but not the way that we think and expect. Sometimes the things that you wish or you think will make you happy, like, aren't really that. So it's like you will get everything that you're wanting, but it looks different than what you're expecting. So be open to that. But this process, just be patient with it. Things are growing, whether you believe it or not. Okay, my loves? So I'm going to leave it there, Cap. I love you guys, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care of yourselves. Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive in. I've missed you guys. Let's jump in here. Okay. This is, of course, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. You can also check your Venus if you would like, and let's just jump right in. Holy shiz, that is you right there. That is so perfect. Okay. I feel like for you, Aquarius, I think that you are kind of in this giving 0 Fs energy. Like you're kind of that's why I was like, that's you. Like eccentric, like you're just kind of being yourself over this next week and you don't care what anyone thinks. It's actually expanding your creativity with this energy here. I feel like there's going to be an expansiveness to that. Like you're going to be kind of like just doing your own thing, feeling really good about just like totally being yourself. You're like, I want to do this, and if people don't like it, whatever. Like, I love that. So I'm trying to think if there's another, if I can feel someone else's energy. Let me grab just one more and let's see. I feel like you also could be attracting another creative. That's a few too many. Let me grab one specific one. I feel like you might be kind of like doing something that you like to do. Some of you guys might get made fun of in a way, or people don't believe you in some way, shape, or form. That's why I was saying naysayers, you're not even listening to them or really caring about anyone's opinion. You're just like seeming very eccentric. Like whoever you are interacting with in some way, they think that you're very different, or you're very like out of the norm, out of the box type of an energy. It's that type of a thing this next week. I also feel like in some way, shape, or form, your creativity, like I was saying, it's going to start to thrive in some way over this next week. You'll just start to feel like you're getting more creative ideas, you're wanting to do more things. Okay, interesting. That card has been coming out like crazy. We have the reflector. I guess the only thing that I would say on that is that it's possible someone might try mimicking you. This is kind of like the whole, like, you know, copying is the highest form of flattery. You know, that whole thing, like mimic. I just kind of get that in a way. Someone might try to copy you, or someone just wants to be around you and be like you, or be with you in some way, shape, or form. Someone could be trying to kind of, I would just stay kind of cautious of people that are like wanting to become close to you. So they try to like, these can be two different energies of like someone that's trying to be like you, because it could be for a shadowy type of intention. So just stay kind of cautious with that, and also keep kind of your really creative ideas to yourself. Like if you're working on something, just kind of keep it to yourself. Funny that I said that. The Four of Cups came out. That's like disappointment. We have the Knight of Cups. Huh. Well, I actually kind of like that. So let's see. I feel like recently you've been through some type of, like, you're very disappointed in a particular person. It could be a water sign, possibly. But I feel like someone could have come in and you felt like maybe like this person was a good person or had good intentions. I feel like you went through some big disappointment here, okay? But interestingly, you have this, I feel like for a bit you might feel kind of like overthinking, or, you know, just this disappointment energy. Someone came in, it could have been either a love proposition or a business proposition, whatever it was. I feel like something about this got you super in your head. I almost want to reverse this in a way, and I think it's because like you went into some type of situation because I think that you were wanting movement in some way, and so you were like, well, I'm gonna make stuff happen, okay? And someone could have come in, and I think in a way like this person does have something for you, but it's like a back and forth thing where they could be jealous of you, but also like really like you at the same time. So there's this inner conflict in a way. And this person, it could be like that you two are reflecting a lot of really trippy stuff back and forth about your own shadow energy, like certain things, because I feel that's why I was saying this Eight of Swords. It could have been where you possibly felt stuck in some way, and you were making a lot of plans and things from your mind. Like you started thinking like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna make this happen. You kind of maybe lost touch a bit with your, like the thing that puts you in alignment, which I think is your creativity. And I think that once you get that more activated, like you get aligned with the universe, I think that things are going to start to turn around, because I can see that here. There's definitely a couple of different characters, okay? And they're not the most mature or developed energies, because we have the Knave of Swords and the Knave of Wands, okay? I do want to say that there is a person that is like stalking you or just trying to gather a lot of information about you unknowingly. Like this person would never admit it, but this Knave of Wands is kind of saying you might receive a message from them over this week in some way, shape, or form. The Chariot, it could be in some way involving like this message. It could be involving travel in some way. Like this could be a person that's at a distance from you. This also could be communication about your car or something that involves travel over this next week. You might be traveling to see this person. I'll just let you know, just this is kind of like this definitely feels you and a particular person. There's a lot that's hidden here, okay? Because these knave energies are telling me that there's not a full picture. Do you know what I mean? Like, I almost want to say that there's a person here, it doesn't matter their age, it's just like the amount of knowledge that they have is very minimal, which is why they're trying to get as much information as possible. They're trying to learn as much as possible about you, and I almost feel like it is very immature, it's very underdeveloped, because whatever this person thinks, in a way, it's like you two are kind of going back and forth in some way, shape, or form. This person might do something kind of impulsively. Be cautious if you feel this, because I feel like do your research, look into things, like research before you take any action, because I feel like something is going to come to light, something is going to come up to the surface. There is going to be this fast forward movement, but I feel like, I don't know, I just want to say with these knave energies, look into things deeper, you know, like, and before you decide on something or before you send a message, look into everything, have all the facts, be prepared, okay? Cooperation. Okay, this is interesting. This is what I feel like is happening. You have cooperation, and this is something about the third eye. So I feel as though right now it could be that you are kind of in some type of a situation where you're having to cooperate, or someone is having to cooperate around you. But it's also kind of challenging, because I feel like in some way, shape, or form, Aquarius, you intuitively know more than, but you can't really prove it. Like, you don't have proof. It's just like intuitively you're picking up all these things, but if you were to actually express them out loud, because you're dealing with these immature energies that could be dodging energy, they could be trying to shift the energy around so they don't have to like take accountability or anything. So it could be possible that there's like gaslighting, and that could be also the thing that puts you into your head and gets you kind of like confused or over analyzing. But I can see here that you could be disappointed by someone not following through, and it might get you feeling stuck because you're like trying to get this particular person to maybe like cooperate. Don't try to control. Whenever you get into this mind energy where you feel stuck and you try to take action from there, more than often, I would say that you attract a narcissist that tries to control you, and they try to like, it's a reflector energy. It's reflecting something about yourself. So there's your energy. We have air. Yeah, it's more about like intelligence, you know, and oh, interesting, the earth came out next to it. Yeah, I feel like right now, like, this is so crazy that it's coming out this way. It's saying like when you feel this energy, it's like get as much knowledge as possible. And if you feel like this impulsive energy or fire that tries to take over you, like you want to say something, because you might come to some type of understanding, you might figure out some information, or you might gain knowledge in some way, or see something, all of a sudden you might get this impulse to say something, and it's saying just go to a tree, like go ground yourself as much as possible, because it might kind of like throw things off, or it might not go exactly how you want or how you're expecting, because it's all about like you might have to kind of keep something under control to get an energy to cooperate, okay? But more than anything, I would just trust your intuition, trust what's coming to you, okay? Try to get more tapped in, and I think it's through something creative that you have, or just being kind of in this eccentric mode. There's something about being in that energy or frequency that's going to shift things in a powerful way, okay, my loves? So I'm going to leave it there, Aquarius. I am sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next readings. Take care. Hi, Pisces. God, I forgot who was on for a second. Pisces. Oh, my Pisces, I've missed you guys. Let's dive in here to your messages. This is, of course, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and you can also check your Venus if you would like. See if any of those other messages resonate, and we will dive in. Let's see what's coming out here. All right, my Pisces. I felt like that could have been the one, but oh well, it's gone now. Pisces. You know, it's interesting. Aries took quite a while to come out, so interesting that my first and last signs don't really want to come out so easily. Pisces. Why do I feel like you're keeping something? Oh, okay. Oh, Pisces. Dang. All right. There's some alchemist energy here. All right, so we have the siren and the alchemist. Okay. And we have, oh man, you know, this is crazy because I think that, oh, was it Libra that might have, or Scorpio? It might have been Scorpio. I'm so sorry, but I guess it doesn't matter. But these two specific cards came out together, and I think either Libra or Scorpio's reading. So if you were dealing with those energies, this could apply. Here's the dealio. So this could be a bit, these cards are crazy. So this is like getting sucked into an illusion. Like, to me, this is kind of similar to all that glitters, you know? Like, I feel like Pisces, like someone could be like putting on a front. There's this other side of possibly a person that I think that you've recently dealt with in some way, shape, or form. But also, I feel like someone could have, siren, literally, like someone could have like pulled you back in a way. This, because think about the whole Greek mythology of this. It's like these fishermen that are on a journey of discovery and they get distracted by something that's very tempting. It could be a person, or it could be even physical items. I just feel like something could have sucked you in for a while and pulled you away from what it was that you were trying to accomplish. And I think it's something here about like getting this intimacy is showing me that it's about like you and opening back up again, like becoming maybe even open again to intimacy, because there's definitely something transformative here with the alchemist. Okay, like this could be your own healing process in whatever way you guys are dealing with it. You also could be an alchemist in whatever way, through your emotions or through diet, whatever it is. It's like you're trying to get to this place of where you have true intimacy and true connections. And I think it's kind of beginning with you. Something could have appeared to be that way, or like it was going to be the path to get you here, but it's like you could have figured out it wasn't as it seemed, or it's not, that's not the path, or that's not the direction that you needed to take. So let's see. All right. Well, more than anything, I think this energy is going to transform you, because I feel like it's waking you up in a pretty powerful way to either self-deception or whatever deception could have been going on around you. So let's see here. All right. That is not very stable. I'm not trusting it. Okay. Well, justice is on the bottom there. Some of you guys, it could have been involving, yeah, there was an energy. I'm going to say this, okay? There's an energy that could have come back around, the Judgment card, okay? So, first off, I feel like there could have been something recent that came to light in some way. Oh, there's an exposing. Wow. Do you see that? So see how this person's shame is being exposed, and then there's like other energies here that are like whoever had been unjust in some type of situation. There's an exposure here. This could be from a public announcement. This could be something that gets announced in some way, shape, or form. And there were other people that had also been sucked into this. But there could be, it's like there's going to be an announcement. There's going to be some type of a exposure to a person, like, and their shame. It's called in psychology a mortification process. So, shiz. Well, that's kind of crazy, actually. This was some type of commitment, or it could have been some type of interaction about money. Some of you guys, this was legit about a committed partnership, or it was a business partnership or a business transaction, because this is Pentacles, right? So that's what I think happened here. It could have been something at least involving finances or material things, okay? Let's see here. Okay, let me see what else comes out. Knight of Cups. Someone's coming in with an apology or to offer something. It doesn't just have to be romance, but I also feel like... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I'm just going to say this really straight up, okay? First off, I think that someone could have gained something materially, okay, with this King of Pentacles, because he's holding something here, and so is the Queen of Pentacles. That's why I was saying there's a pretty big emphasis on this could be a work environment, whatever it's talking about. Any type of emotions that are offered here are just straight up fake. Like, I'm just gonna say it. It is not what it appears to be. I think you see it, Pisces, like, because you know the judgment is here. Like, I think that you see this energy and you like understand it. Like, something feels familiar about it in a way. There was an exposure here, like whatever it was, but that's why I was saying this Five of Swords, especially if you try to come forward in any way towards this person, this is mind games and gaslighting. Like, if you actually try to like pin this person down or confront them personally, they will avoid the energy. They will make you feel like you're making a bigger deal out of things, or make you think that you're crazy, or try to distort your reality because they're avoiding their own guilt or their own shame. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is saying the situation is about to turn around. It could be that you're deciding to choose a different direction or go in a different way, but the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like things will come back in a positive way for you, in whatever way that's going to come out. Let's grab the energy down here. Yeah, I do feel like whatever came out here, the pain and knowledge. It's like if you went through any type of painful situation here, and this is exactly what comes out in this interaction. I feel like you have gained a lot of knowledge from this, okay? It might not seem like the most like amazing thing, but knowledge is power. Okay, so now you've just got more knowledge in your bank, and it's going to help you to be able to feel more confident to go out into the world, because that's what I feel like it's almost in preparation for, is like if you want to go bigger and beyond where you currently are, this is almost like a passageway, and it's coming in through some type of interaction. It's like you're learning a lot about the ways of the world or people and the way that they deal with energy. Or this definitely feels like it could have been someone that was like more obsessed with material gain and not really about emotions. And if you were coming into a situation because you had something of a material nature to offer, it could have benefited this person. I feel like there was some type of mind game or deception. Okay. Oh, you've got a victory, Pisces. So here's how I'm going to say this, okay? If you were wronged, if something got taken from you, there's a victory here. especially the more knowledge that you have. That's why I was saying knowledge is power. Like if this is something about a business interaction and you've got the finances, it's like, go get an attorney, go do something like that. And it's going to help you. Like if you go to someone who's very knowledgeable, you're going to get a victory here, because I feel like also something could come out through that, like that helps you to get a victory here. But don't always expect it from that specific person. But that's why I was saying something is going to come out in the public eye. Like I was just getting that significantly. Oh my gosh, this is interesting, because do you know what, Pisces, you might not totally know this, but I'm actually getting here that this person might be actually freaking out. You might not know it. I don't think that they would ever show it. I think that generally when you're around a particular person, like this energy, someone that's not how they appear, they're like pulling you into some type of illusion. They didn't think that you were as intelligent as you are. Because I think generally Pisces, like when you go into certain situations, you seem very like maybe naive or gullible, but you're not at all. It's just like kind of like your first interactions are just kind of like, you're very truthful and honest, and you try to like be a good person and just like trustworthy. Like that's the type of person that you try to go into these interactions with. So I'm kind of getting like, you are going to become a nightmare to this person, because like it might be that they start to get super up in their head and they start tripping over themselves, because something about the knowledge that you have, this person doesn't have it. They don't know it. You know something that they don't. So there, I do think there was this moment of pain, because something could have come to light that someone wasn't what they seemed. You're gonna gain all this knowledge and it's gonna lead to some type of victory, okay? It might not seem like it, but you are gonna gain a victory over here, okay, my loves? Oh, Pisces, I love this. So I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys got something useful from this, and I am sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the best, and I'll see you in your next readings. Take care.